Welcome, Morris Hills families, to Back to School Night. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to learn more about our ESL program and the classes your students will be taking this year. My name is John Romano. I'm an ESL teacher here at Morris Hills High School. This is my 14th year teaching ESL in New Jersey, and I also have experience teaching overseas. Just for your information, toda la información está en español en este documento abajo. So, si quieres seguir la presentación en español, mira la página 6. Entonces, ESL, literatura y idioma. Okay. Our program goals as ESL as a second language, English as a second language, are to have students gain the social and academic language necessary to be successful in all of their classes. We hope to do this in 2 to 3 years. As a first-year student, as a beginner, they take 3 ESL classes: ESL Beginner, ESL Composition, and ESL Literature and Language. So this course, Literature and Language, is a supporting course. We offer the opportunity for students to develop academic vocabulary, context, and background in the 4 major academic areas. So we have health, language arts, social studies and history, and science. In addition, the class will offer support and time for students to focus on study skills, where I can help them with assignments from other classes and also build confidence to speak and interact in English. Of course, technology this year is critical. We will be using Google Classroom and Google Drive as the basis of our learning. So we have other applications that Morris Hills has made available to us, and we're very lucky to have them. It helps students either to interact in a new language through videos like Edpuzzle and YouTube, through presenting English and recording themselves through Flipgrid, through making presentations in Google Docs and slides. There's a lot of opportunities for students to use their new language in new ways. Communication with me, my email is jromano@mhrd.org. I'm available every day. Please feel free, connect with me, ask how your students are doing. If you have any questions or concerns, please, even if it's about another class, I'm here to help. We're here to support your students, and we're happy to develop relationships so that we can do that. My daily office hours are Tuesday to Friday at 2 o'clock to 3. So after the normal school day ends, I'm available for Google Chats or Zoom conferencing, and on Monday from 1 to 2. So every day there's an opportunity for students to get extra help in my class or other classes as well. These are some different types of homework assignments. The most important information is that homework should last about 20 minutes to a half an hour, but no longer. And that's something that I make clear to the students and try to remind them of every day. My grading policy and assignments types are listed here. So from writing assignments and presentations to projects, quizzes, tests, classwork, and homework, these are the typical amount of points for each. But at the end of the marking period, we add up all the points available, divide it by what the students received, and we have a final average, a final grade. So it's total point system, and it's easy for the students to follow on Aspen, which is our grading portal. You also have access to their grades as well, through Aspen, I should say. We have open assignments where students can help each other, where they can collaborate, and closed assignments where it's individual work. This year, behavior guidelines start with health. Health is a big issue for schools this year, both individually and as a group. So these are school rules regarding wearing masks at all times, screening for symptoms, washing hands, etc. The rest of the rules here are about how to behave in class. We have a hybrid model. What that means is this year students will be spending half of their time in class, half of their time at home using their Chromebooks and Zoom's virtual classrooms. So today I'd really just like to focus on Zoom virtual classroom expectations. So when they're at home, students will be logging on to their Zoom link. And the number one thing is that their camera must always be on. Students must be visible to be considered present. So that means that if the camera is on, I need to see more than just their forehead. All right, we need to see their face. It can't just be at the wall, but students need to be in sight so that we can see them and communicate with them during class. Students should not remain silent. All students are expected to speak and participate during class, and that's very important for ESL and for learning a new language. It's important to know as a parent that students will be able to work privately in groups using Zoom or even one-on-one with the teacher. So there, we do have these capabilities. It is not all one big group digital learning. Students will be asked to share their screens from time to time in order to present what they're doing on their computers. And then lastly, students should be sitting up, not laying on a bed. Cell phones should not be present. Students should not be having conversations on cell phones during class or playing video games below the screen. Um, we have a limited time this year. We see each other for 1 hour on every other day. So we really need to make the most of all of our time together, whether it's in person or digitally. For parents, this information is important. If a student is sick or chooses to stay home and participate virtually on a day when they're scheduled to be in school, that is okay. However, somebody must call or email the attendance office and notify the school that a student will not be there and that they will be attending virtually. That can be done through email. We have attendancemh@mhrd.org. That is the attendance office email. It goes directly to them. Or a phone number that goes directly to the attendance office. So you can leave a message or speak to someone directly. And we'll finish with a quick look at our Google Classroom page. This is our Block 2 classroom. The front has announcements, videos to help. There's even the schedule, I believe. The virtual schedule is here. So it's always available. When we go into classwork, we can see that everything is organized. We have our first unit, our topic. We have materials, presentations. There's videos for students to watch. There's presentations, assignments, and it's all organized. We have our homework section where students can go. They can look. They can get the documents. They can submit information here. And it's all very visible and organized for both the student and the teacher. Our classroom link is always available, and our course syllabus, which we just saw, is here as well. And that's it for today. I hope this is not the first time that we connect. We'll be hopefully be offering ESL parent information sessions, whether virtual or in person. And in closing, I just wanted to say that I look forward to helping your students become successful this year. I think this year is going to be an amazing year by the end, and students are going to have skills that they never dreamed because of the situation we're in. So I'm excited about it. This year so far has been different, but exciting, and there's only good things to come. So thank you for your time, and I hope to see you this year. Good night.